You didn't think that you would be an entrepreneur, but here you are.
I had no idea. No idea.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so impressed.
Thank you.
Because I think people don't, there's so many theories. There's the, oh, I have an idea, let me pursue it. And then there's the, oh, that's not really going to work. Or, I need something that seems cool and fun and sexy.
Yeah.
But you basically said, I like art.
Yeah.
My boys need art.
Yeah.
Let's have fun.
Let's have fun.
So tell me, what made you decide to do this?
Yeah, basically the boys pushed me to start the art castle, but art has always been a part of my life. Growing up, my sister and I would draw and make paper dolls. We used to have fun with paper and drawing. And my dad is an artist, believe it or not. He's a very talented artist. So I feel like it trickled down to us as well. The art castle started out of necessity because
it was during COVID.
Before COVID, actually. Okay. So before COVID, I started hosting an art club in Tema.
Okay.
Yes, where the neighborhood kids will come, pay a token. I think it was like 20 CDs, 30 CDs, just to buy the supplies, and then we would start crafting. So every Saturday, 2 hours, they would come, we would craft. And it started growing, and then COVID hit. Okay. But it wasn't my full-time job. It was a part-time job. Yeah, it wasn't even a job. It was just like a fun thing I was doing. But I was doing a lot of arts and craft activities with the kids, with the boys, because I couldn't find anything on the market for them. Then people were like, open it up. So then I started Art Club. Then 2020, COVID hit, and I lost my job.
Yeah.
But because I was hosting the art club already, I knew there was still a necessity for arts and crafts for kids. So we introduced craft boxes. And that is where the Art Castle started growing. So art boxes, putting together different materials for families, exactly, to be able to craft. This was COVID, so people weren't even going for parties. So we're doing boxes and delivering to people's houses. They'll get the boxes, they'll craft at home, send me pictures, social media. One thing led to the next. People were talking about the Art Castle, introducing the Art Castle to their families and friends. And then when things started easing up a bit, we had our very first party, and then from there it just flew.
But from thinking about it to making the box, why a box? Because your boxes are very nice as well. Your boxes are very unique.
Okay, so with the boxes, we decided to put everything in a box because there was really nothing on the market like that. We had to find items. We had to come up with an idea where kids will be creative and they'll have fun because they were at home. They were bored. And I was thinking, I said, what can we do? The kids are at home. I can't bring them here. So that's where the idea of the box came up. I didn't even know how well it was going to. I just said, let's put a box together, which we did. And it did well. The boxes did very well.
And I think they are your signature thing. How did you go about finding the stuff to use? Because, I know the logo came later on and all that, but essentially, how did you go about, okay, this is the kind of box, these are the things I'm going to put in the first one, before later you started looking for actively to put things, because it was during COVID.
It was during COVID. That was our very first box. I think it was a canvas painting box. And China Mall. China Mall had canvases, they had easels, they had, it's just the paints that I had. Because I was hosting the art club, I had some paints, I had stickers. I'd bought quite a number of things already that I had. And because it was COVID, the things were just sitting there. So I just found containers. I remember when we started, there were so many challenges, like delivery people, the paint. Someone got her box. When she opened it, the paint had spilled. Oh, we've had challenges. We have had challenges, but they understood. So I started sealing the paint boxes with a bit of tape. We've moved from all of that to a proper paint strip now. So it's been a work in progress. Like we've evolved from just normal containers to now we know the strip containers are more secure. Even the packaging has changed. we wrap the
That's
stuff.
true.
Yeah.
So each time you learn and you figure it out.
Exactly.
But I always tell people that customers are often more forgiving than you think.
Yeah, they are.
Because people actually, I know there's the narrative of, oh, I'm in this alone, the world is against you, but people actually want you to succeed.
Yeah.
Number one, nobody's thinking about you that much.
Yeah.
Number
Yeah.
two, even
Yeah.
if they are, maybe it's one out of many who is
Yeah.
not a fan. But
Yeah.
other than that, people generally want you to succeed.
Yeah,
So
that's
they
true.
are willing to help.
That's
I mean, they're the outliers, but they're willing to help.
True.
And I feel like in learning, because people sometimes want to come out when everything is perfect.
Yes. Yes.
Those who, you've been doing this now for 5 years.
Okay, if I add Arts Club, 6 years.
For 6 years, yeah. But there are people who are thinking of doing so now, and they want to have everything in place.
Yeah.
What would you say to them? Like,
it's one step at a time.
oh, but they say, oh, but you are out there, you have it. Why wouldn't they?
I didn't build it in one go. It's a work in progress. Like, it's been 5 years of trial and error, of commitment, of passion, and of improving myself and the products that I offer, of evolving, and of being innovative, finding ways to make things work. So it hasn't been overnight.
Would you say that you had a plan all along, or you had a vision all along, or not really?
I had a vision of opening my own space.
Okay.
That has been one of my visions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any particular reason for that?
I felt like I was restricted.
Okay.
Like, having my own space would give me the creative freedom I needed.
Okay.
So I always wanted to have my own space.
But you still didn't think in all this, you hadn't thought of this as a business. When did you actually, when did you actually take it seriously?
Yeah.
Like, when do you think, oh, well, I mean, now you have the space, so I hope it's serious now. But when did you actually say, okay, this is an actual business, this is something I am full-time doing?
When I started paying the bills.
Because that's something I was going to ask.
I bought a ticket to the US with Arts Castle's money. I said, okay, I'm going to buy stuff. So I said, the business is paying for this ticket. And they paid for it.
Excellent.
I went, bought stuff for the business, shipped it down. And when I realized that the business was, in French, on the rentable, profitable enough, then I knew we were doing something good.
Okay. And would you say this second year, third year, fourth year?
Third year. Okay. Definitely not first or second or even third, maybe fourth year. Okay. Yeah, it was last year that I bought the ticket. We bought, I have a friend called Joseph who was helping me with my accounts and stuff. Okay. When we bought a laptop for the business, I was like, we bought a laptop. So it was like major milestones, using the company's money to buy things that are expensive. So
sometimes people are saying, oh, Castle, maybe you should get investors. Maybe you should. Have you thought of any of that? What are your thoughts?
I won't take a loan, number one, because I don't want to owe anyone. I don't want to get investors either, because I want everything to come from me. Okay. I don't want to get an investor because then their input is crucial, because if they say, look, I'm investing, I don't know, $20,000. I don't like the way this room is. Let's collapse it. I have to listen to them too. So I like to have my freedom. I like to have my thoughts process play out. I don't want to have like anyone at the back of my neck telling me, do it this way. Yes, I'm the one giving you the money, do it that way.
But how do you deal with doubts? Because on your own, doubt is something that's a feature of entrepreneurship. Once you've actually even committed any of your resources, time, money, energy, there's doubt.
Yeah, I still deal with that. Even opening up this space, I'm like, oh, will people come? Like, every time I release a box, every year for the past 5 years, I release a box.
I buy boxes every single time. And half the time, the only reason I don't buy is because maybe I don't have money to buy for my friends and family. But literally, I want to buy for people because I'm like, what do I get to doing?
Give them a box. So surprisingly, every single time I bring out a box, I get nervous. I'm like, I hope it's going to sell out. I hope people are going to buy. And it always sells out. But sometimes it's slow. Ghanaians are last minute.
I know.
So
24th.
the thing should be sitting down. I'm like, hey, nobody's buying. Then boom, 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 boom. Then we even have to try and start gathering things to make extra boxes. Yeah. So yeah.
But when you think of this as a business, do you, you have a team in place, there are people that you work with. What did it take for you to actually decide, okay, I will get a team in place and I will, I know year 4 it's been able to buy some things, but still you actually treat it like a business. You've been treating it professionally for a while.
Yeah. It was when we started expanding. So when we opened up to events, that's been our biggest market so far, and it still is. Hopefully this space will overtake it. But for now, events is the biggest payer, I would say that. So when we started getting a lot of requests, then I said, okay, we need to expand. We need to build a proper team. So we're a team of 6. We've been able to train, not full time because parties are on Saturdays and Sundays most of the time. So most of the girls you see have full-time jobs.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yes, and then on weekends, that's when they are working with the Art Castle. But once we open the center, we'll need some people to be full-time. Yeah. So when we started doing parties, sometimes 2-3 parties a day, Saturday, Sunday, it got very busy. Then the team had to expand. Yeah.
And have you found it difficult to find staff, to train them and to retain them? Because that's everyone's headache, quality, you can't be everywhere at once. So how do you make sure that you have a set team that actually know what they're supposed to do and don't disgrace you?
Exactly. So I've been lucky with my team. Someone like Ella has been working with me for 4 years. Clara, the girls are amazing. They know what they're supposed to do. We're always having meetings as well. They're like, don't disgrace us. Like we always talk about it. Always. I'm always grateful to them. I have an amazing team. And now I realize how important it is to have a good team, because when we have events, I don't have to be there.
Yeah,
I don't remember the last time I went on an event. I think this weekend. Yeah, because we had 3 events. But now they handle, if I choose to, they handle everything. They take the videos. Some of the videos I post online, I wasn't even at the event. The girls take the videos, they send it to me, I post them online. So having a dream team is so important. Like they see your vision and then they help take you to the next level.
And I think people don't give credit enough to those who are, I call them the vision helpers or the visionaries, because you can't do it alone. And your team, because they love you. They without you, let me put it this way, you don't need to be around for things to work.
Exactly. Exactly. Now I'm able to take a break. I'm able to travel. I can be at home. They'll come here. They'll pick the things. They know the things we use for the parties. They're running the business without me.
Yeah, and that's a marker. That's a sign of growth and a sign of success, and it's a testament to your leadership and the culture that you've created. Because it's not about the money.
Honestly, it's not.
People don't understand that. It's like there's a loyalty, there's an I enjoy what I do, there's a value.
Exactly. That is important. And I treat them, we are a team. They're my colleagues. So I ask for their input. When we are launching a product or even when we have parties and we are packing the stuff, I'm like, Ella or Clara, okay, so canvas painting. Do you think we should add some glitter to it? Do you think the kids will like it? I think they like it when we sprinkle. So it's a conversation. Their input is very important to me. I don't make a decision and just say, run with it. I always run stuff through them. I want them to feel like they're part of it.
That's sense of ownership. And it's evidence. So you are in this new space. I'm so proud of you. I honestly want to do before and after pictures, but I think we've done it before. But I think, again, creativity is something that those who are not creative struggle sometimes to say, how do you take what you see in your head and put it out? Because I think that in itself is a superpower, to be able to think of an idea, whether it's a business or even visually how the piece would look, and to pull it out. How do you go through that process? Because you are, without, don't let your head swell, but you're a very creative person. No, but it's just oozing out of you, so you don't have to put in effort.
Yeah.
Because guys, if you see what she has done, like if you see the space, from the colors to where things are placed to. And even if people are giving you input, please, I can see more in it. Like I can tell, right?
Yeah.
So even when you're buying the, sorry, I'm gushing. I'm just gushing. You know, it's like you went out and you bought items, but you had an idea. Okay, I want this for this, I want this for that. And you put it together.
I'm very visual, so and I like to draw. I've actually drawn it in my diary, and I knew I'll send you a picture of it. I didn't know this would be the space I'll get eventually. So what I drew was actually a story building, up steps and down steps. So I partitioned it. So I was like, these are the rooms. Yeah, I'd actually drawn and colored it. I think I have a picture on my phone. I'll show it to you. So I had an idea. I knew what I wanted. And I've been dreaming about it for a while. So visually, I like to draw to, like when it's in my mind, I like to draw it out. So I always draw. I use colored pencils. I'm like 5-year-old, I'm coloring, but I still do that. So when I draw and I put it down on paper, then I'm able to work towards it. So I had.
So this is what people talk about vision boarding. So for you, this is it. It's like this is the dream. And then now that you have something, you basically superimpose what you have.
Exactly. So I drew it. I have a drawing of what I wanted.
So when you were putting it together, it was easy. It was like, oh, this goes here, this goes there.
I bought certain things that I knew I would use. I did it at some point. Like these letters you see over here. I bought them and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to use them for.
But at some point.
So today on the wall, we put artist life with these letters. So when I see the things as well, I pick them. I'm like, I know I'll have use for it. And everything I bought is actually coming together. Like it's, I
love it. We're going to go around. You're going to just talk me through the space so that we can see.
Perfect. So this is the room for the younger ones. Okay. Now, this is a private room for kids, adults. It's a private art room. It's a smaller room than the one we'll see eventually. So if kids want to have a party for 10 people, arts and crafts, either canvas painting, beading, t-shirt designing, whatever it is, this is the room that we'll use if it's a small number. So I made sure we are compliant with most of the things. We have our fire stuff. Oh. I've got discount. So we put up some affirmations or some words for the kids. Yeah. So this is the bathroom.
You're like 3 bathrooms.
3 bathrooms, yes. 3 bathrooms. So this is the main, sorry, it's a bit of a mess right now, but this is the main hall where the kids will craft. We have a lot of activities that will take place over here. We'll have our summer camps here. I made sure there was a mirror here because during the camps, the kids love to dance. And when they are dancing, they want to see themselves in the mirror. So I was like, whatever I do, I need to have a mirror. So I put a mirror here, and this is a board where we'll be writing stuff. The kids can design on it. We'll be writing there. So we have it's still under construction, but a fully functioning kitchen with a stove, fridge, everything. Because we'll be baking, Nice. So we are still working. As you can see, we have stuff around. This is storage. We are still sorting things out. So, and this is our library. So we have our books here. The kids can rent the books, but they have to bring them back when they're done. We have our board games here. We're still filling things up, but you're getting the idea. So these are the boxes we were talking about.
Classic
Art Castle boxes. So we'll have our Easter boxes, Christmas boxes, all for sale over here. And on this side, we have markers, crayons, colored pencils that we'll be selling here. This is the waiting area. This is our slide. We'll be outside. So this is our notice board. If there's anything we need to put up, it will be here. Waiting area. All here is the waiting area. This is the reception. Yeah. So this is our reception. Of course, with our logo over there. Welcome to the Art Castle Creative Center, where kids and adults dive into their imagination and have the freedom to create. We have crafted a safe haven where everyone can embrace the beautiful chaos of discovery. Our center will host a wide array of exciting activities which will encourage curiosity, confidence, and self-expression. Saturday Art Club is back. Yes, we have lots of cute crafts, but in addition, we'll be throwing in some STEM, architecture, geography, and recycling. Remember, we are building future innovators. Each month, we will host creative workshops such as macrame sessions and other exciting activities where creativity will bloom. Our creative center will be home to our famous vacation camp. We will also introduce Christmas and Easter camps where kids will work on crafts based on the session. Our space is open to your creative events, painting sessions, and workshops. This space has been put together with so much love, and we really hope we inspire you to get creative as soon as you walk through our doors.